talk about the actual drag system. In theory, um, depending on how you set your drag enables you or gives you the ability to catch fish that might be heavier than what your line is weighted for. So I could set my drag so that I can catch a 20-pound catfish with 12 to 10-pound test line. And there are some people who, it's kind of up to how you want to fish. There are some people who don't want their drag to slip, so they will fish with. They might fish with let's say, they might have 20-pound test fluorocarbon and are trying to catch fish between the 15 and 20-pound range, and they want to be able to just reel non-stop without the drag slipping. So in terms of the drag slipping, this is what I mean by the drag actually slipping. Loosen this up a little bit. No, let's tighten it up there. So right now, this bail or whatever this is engaged, and it's not free spool. In theory, let's say this is 12-pound test line right here. If a 15-pound fish bit my lure, if I was just worrying about line power, that fish would easily break my line. In theory, with the actual weight and the power of the fish, it could exude more than 12 pounds of force very easily. But with my drag system, depending on how I have my drag set, let's say if it's set for when he uses 10 pounds of pressure, the line is going to slip. It's going to keep slipping, which is what you want. Which is what you want when you're fishing for bigger fish and you don't have a line test that is strong enough to handle them. And in my opinion, I fish for big catfish as well, and I think I'm gonna show y'all my big catfish reel in a second. But I know some guys who really fish for those trophy catfish, and there are guys who also agree with me on you just can't muscle big fish. Once fish are above 50 pounds in fresh water, it's hard to just muscle them no matter what equipment you have. So a lot of the trophy guys will allow for a certain amount of, they don't have that drag turned up as high as they could. They allow for a little bit of slippage. Because, man, let me tell you, when you're fishing for those big trophy fish like catfish, fish that are fixated on the bottom, it is a battle. I mean, it's not even fun. It's fun, the overall chase of everything you got to go through to catch a big fish or a big catfish, but when you're fighting those big old fish, man, it's not fun. I mean, it's an adrenaline rush, but it actually hurts a little bit depending on what kind of rods you have set up. So I kind of have my drag set to it. It'll slip some. I mean, they're not going to be able to just run wide open, but it's going to slip. See how this is? It's going to slip kind of like that to alleviate the pressure a little bit. But actually throwing, I guess I should show you how to throw. Maybe this will be, I might have to mix this up into multiple videos. But if you want to actually throw, now how do you throw? How do you throw? I'll tell you what, let me show you all my catfish reel. Let me show you this. So this is my this is a Abu Garcia Ambassador reel. I have a handle, power handle that didn't come with it or whatever. Have a bait clicker on it. I guess I turned it on. Get a bite. Set. Now there's another thing about the drag. I can set my drag on here light enough to where when I got a bite, you can pull it, or I can just have that click the bell and let it go that way. But I really don't even use that bad boy, man. But actually throwing a Baitcaster. All right. I'm gonna show y'all what it takes to throw one of these bad boys. Hope y'all can see. Anyway, I'll show y'all kind of how you throw a Baitcaster. See if I in order to actually throw a Baitcaster, I gotta keep in mind, some of y'all might be your first time. Remember everything I said about the drag and the braking system and all that from earlier. But once you have it set, you want to have it set so that your lure falls slowly. You want to have it set that lure is falling slowly and not just dropping straight down. I'm not going to show you how to flip and pitch, skip and all that, but I am going to show you just how I throw it. But you have to hold it. You have to hold the spool. Don't let it continuously drop. I like to have mine about yay high. You see the rod that way, but you don't want it. You don't want your lure all the way down to the bottom. So you just hold the bell, engage, just engage. Okay. This releases the spool and hold back, just hold it back and catch. And some people, depending on how you have it set up with the brakes and stuff, I don't have to do what some of the other people do, have the way I set my brakes. But once it hits the water, you technically you can put your thumb on it to stop it, but that's with the brakes, man. Like I said, you don't want to drive a car with no brakes. So I don't really have to do that the way I set it up, but sometimes I will. I mean, it keeps the line from overlapping. Just cast, made a nice cast with this bad boy. Had to watch my other reel right quick. I'm actually fishing right now too. But yeah, man. So, fish with this little jig. But, yeah. And I could, this video is just more so on how to throw a Baitcaster, but I could go on and on about different rail setups, rod setups. But hopefully this video helped you out. And if you got any questions, man, hit me up in the comments. I know we all are at different levels of fishing and whatnot, and I'm willing to help anybody that needs help. So yeah, this is a new channel for inventions, outdoor recreation, and if you want to see more videos like this, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.